Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to thank King Khalid Foundation for giving us the opportunity. Shark Company, I'll brief you about Shark Company. Shark Company is not so huge site. It is 2 kilometers by 1 kilometer, but we are the biggest producer in the world for ethylene glycol, and we are one of the biggest producer of polyethylene worldwide. So you could imagine that this small site could contribute in the overall country economy. So there is no jeopardize of any HSS issues. Going more to the environment, how we do manage the environment in Shark. Part of the HSS management procedure, we do have so many procedures that will ensure the site is fully compliant with environment expectation or aspects. From the initial, when we design the plant, we design the plant with specific environment management and monitoring standards. So when you construct the plant, you add devices to make sure that your process will run with this environment standard, will not emit anything to contaminate or affect the air or soil or water. There are so many devices. Then we do revision, and every 3 to 4 or to 5 years we do something we call it hazard review, which is hazardous and operability review. We ensure that whatever we designed is functioning well. Then again, we do so many assessment, and we always map ourselves with the standard or with the regulatory control. We have regulatory control like Royal Commission and those regulatory parties which provide us the regulatory to manage environment control. Is it clear? But those devices which we install in the plant could fail, correct or not? And maybe some emission will happen. There is a possibility for exceedance. The procedure which we put in place for operator to operate the plant and make sure that we are not going to emit anything to the environment could be violated, correct or not? Possible. The plant may be aged. There are so many scenarios where a failure could happen and we might lose containment or send something to the atmosphere. So who could help me with a good solution to ensure that nothing will be missed? No violation to the procedure, no failure to the equipment, no bypass, nothing. What is the solution? Anybody has an idea? We found the solution is the commitment, leadership commitment. Once your leadership is committed to ensure environment compliance and environment management, this commitment will be cascaded to every individual in the organization. So the operator will not violate the procedure because he is believing in and he is having this cascaded commitment from the leadership downstairs. The equipment will be well maintained, and your technician or engineer will ensure that the equipment is very reliable and it's giving accurate reading and no violation to the environment aspect. This is the success. We found the success by having the management commitment, starting from the top of the hierarchy, cascaded down to reach to the bottom workers. We have policies that drive this commitment. It's showing this commitment, it's demonstrating this commitment. This is the real success and the base of our success in Shark. That's what I want to explain in brief. I know maybe it's after lunch and the last session, and I welcome any question from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a quick comment here is that we've found that not only in the environmental area, but when it comes to sustainability in general, having leadership buy-in and commitment in the top is it's key to have how successful the initiatives are. So this is a very good point brought up here. Are there any questions from the audience?
In SABIC, we do have, as I said, so many SHE management procedure. In addition to the environment management procedure, there is something management commitment and accountability, which is part of the main SHE management procedure, which we call it SHIM main element. So the management accountability and responsibility will administrate the specific procedure for environment management. So the answer, yes, there is specific procedure for environment management. To ensure its effectiveness, it's also administrated by the overall management accountability and responsibility.